At the end of the Book of Omni, we read about a man who led a group of people during King Mosiah's reign from Zarahemla to find the land of Nephi. It was also called the land of our fathers' first inheritance because that was where the Nephites first lived after they left Jerusalem, crossed the ocean, and left Laman and Lemuel. A man named Zeniff then led another group of people to the land of Nephi who wanted to live there. They found many Lamanites were living there, but the Lamanite king gave them 2 cities to live in. We'll learn more about these people in the next few weeks. Mosiah the first had a son named Benjamin, and Benjamin had a son named Mosiah the second. Zeniff had a son named Noah, and Noah had a son named Limhi. They were all kings over their people. Limhi was the king of the people living in the land the Lamanites gave to his grandfather Zeniff. The Lamanites treated them badly and made them give half of all the crops they grew and the animals they raised. King Limhi's people wanted to escape, and he reminded them of how the Lord had helped Moses' people to escape from Egypt and cross the Red Sea. He told them to turn to the Lord with full purpose of heart, put your trust in him, and serve him with all diligence, and the Lord would deliver them from the Lamanites when the time was right. The people had trust in the Lord and prayed for many years. The Lamanites fought Limhi's people many times when they thought they were getting too strong and wanted to overpower them and take their land and animals. Because they diligently sought to be obedient to the Lord and prayed for his help, the people of Limhi were able to defeat the Lamanites in these battles. Limhi helped them prepare for battle by arming them with bows and arrows, clubs, slings, and all kinds of weapons they invented. But his most important preparation was before each battle they prayed for the strength of the Lord to go with them. They remembered how the Lord had delivered the people of Moses, and this gave them faith that the Lord would also deliver them if they were diligent in keeping his commandments. They only sought to protect their families, land, and animals, and were not trying to take anything from the Lamanites. The Lord answered their prayers, and they fought with much strength and were able to preserve their families, land, and animals. They had to fight the Lamanites several times, and even though some of them died in the battles, their numbers were few compared to how many Lamanites were killed. Before each battle, they prayed to the Lord for his help. The Lamanites did not know anything about seeking the Lord's help and depended on their own strength. They were strong people, but the people of Limhi were stronger because they sought for and lived worthy of the Lord's strengthening power. After these battles, the people of Limhi returned to taking care of their animals and planting their crops. They learned that if they put their trust in the Lord, prepared themselves both physically and spiritually, and asked for the Lord's help with the proper intent, they would have the strength to endure their trials. When we face challenges, we can also turn to the Lord and seek his help. When we work to keep the commandments and do what he asks us to do, we will receive strength from him that will allow us to handle the challenges we are facing. Most of the time, we have to ask for his help many times, as the people of Limhi did. They faced many years of captivity and many battles before they gained their freedom, but they learned to trust in the Lord and his timing. King Limhi sent a group of people to find the land of Zarahemla so they could get help to escape the Lamanites. They got lost in the wilderness and found a land that was covered with bones of men and rusted swords and breastplates. They also found 24 gold plates and brought them back to their people. They were sad because they could not read the writings on them. King Benjamin's son, named Mosiah, allowed a group of people, led by Ammon, to go and find out what happened to Zeniff and all those who went with him. Ammon traveled down to the land of Nephi and found them being led by Zeniff's grandson, Limhi. The people of Limhi were very happy to see them and hoped they could rescue them from the Lamanites and read the writings on the plates of gold they'd found. Limhi wanted to know what was written on the plates so he could learn about the people and why they'd been destroyed. Ammon said he could not interpret the plates, but he knew someone who could. He was talking about King Mosiah, who'd been given the gift of being a seer and had interpreters that allowed him to translate ancient records because of a power God had given to him. If anyone else tried to use these interpreters without being given this power from God, they would perish. Limhi asked Ammon if a seer was greater than a prophet, and he was told that a seer is a revelator and a prophet also. Ammon said that being a seer was the greatest power God could give a man. A seer can know of things in the past, in the future, and hidden things that shall come to light that otherwise would not be known. Limhi was very happy to learn that someone would be able to read the writings on the 24 gold plates. We are also blessed to have prophets, seers, and revelators guiding us today. We need to do those things they ask us to do. They are like our lifeguards. If we follow their guidance, we will be blessed with peace and strength to endure our challenges. And these are chapters 7 through 10 of Mosiah in the Book of Mormon, another testament of Jesus Christ. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to this YouTube channel and click the thumbs up button below. Please share these videos with anyone you think might enjoy them, and I'll keep making new ones. Thanks again for watching, and find some time this week to ponder.